Like with the driving game, with the approach game, you want to first identify your target and then establish a way of evaluating your performance at hitting that target. When hitting your approach shot to the green, your target is the green, and that means anywhere on the green. The average golfer should absolutely ignore the flag. Your happy zone is anywhere on the green. Your target is the center of the green, and your final results will be a cluster of shots around the center. Some long, some short, some left, some right, and some will even be close to the flag even when you weren't trying. By aiming at the center, you allow for the majority of this expected distribution of results to be somewhere on the green. Now, once your approach shot skills begin to improve and your expected results begin to get tighter to the center, you can begin to move your aiming point closer to the pin, but that aiming point should always be opposite the short side of the pin. To evaluate your performance at hitting your target, let's first look at the pro statistics. The average pro has a GIR stat of around 65%. That's greens in regulation. But GIR stats are a poor statistic to evaluate approach shot skill because it includes both shots from the rough and the fairway. And you would never know if you missed the green because of a poor lie in the rough or from a poor swing. The best way to evaluate your approach skill is to see what percentage of greens do you hit from the fairway. Other shot tracking systems gives you greens in regulation, but only Power Tracker tracks your percentage of greens hit from the fairway. From the fairway, the average pro hits about 75% of the greens. It would be unreasonable for you to expect to perform like the pros, so if you're hitting over 60% of the greens from the fairway, your approach performance is pretty good. And there may be other areas of your game that need more attention. When you power track, you will know the percentage of greens you hit in regulation, but you will also know the percentage of greens you hit from the fairway and from different distances. You will also know how frequently you have a short, middle, or long approach shot. You will know the percentage of times you hit within 15 feet of the pin, which tells you how often you give yourself a birdie opportunity. Power Tracker's advanced statistics will provide you with all the objective data you need to accurately determine if your approach shot performance is costing you more strokes than other parts of your game. Later in this video series is a tutorial on how to analyze your approach statistics.